Hey, what it do, y'all? It's your boy YouTube Blue coming back at you again on this beautiful Saturday morning. Guys, last preseason game is tomorrow. Tomorrow, Sunday, noon Central Time, 1 o'clock Eastern Time. Those of you who are in the local area, it'll be on the local channel, whatever that is. In Texas, I don't know what the local channel is, but if you're anywhere else, you probably have to catch it on NFL Network or whatever, or stream it some kind of way. Because, again, it's a preseason game. They're not going to, it's not a nationally broadcasted thing like they do in regular season, unfortunately. Again, it's the 4th preseason game. You're probably not going to see Dak in the game, but they did take the reins off of Dak Prescott, as I know you heard yesterday and the day before, that he's been practicing throughout this week and he's been ramping it up. Now, granted, he has that injury. Granted, he's going to be dealing with a muscle strain all year. We know how muscles work. They're not like bones. Bones heal up like this. Once they're healed, they're solid. Muscles are a little tricky. They take a little longer. And the only way a muscle can completely heal is when you're not doing the same activity you did to make it hurt, which is throwing the damn football. But Dak Prescott is a $40 million man. He's got to play. Regular season starts, what, next week? The 9th? We got the next. This thing goes live September 9th, guys. Thursday night against the reigning Super Bowl champs, Tampa Bay, Tom Brady. So what we gonna do, guys? I have confidence in the team, but I'll talk about it because when the season starts, I'll get back to doing my matchup videos like I've been doing in the past. Those of you that are new, I've been doing that every season since I started the channel. You know, I do matchup reviews before the game. So we're going to be getting back to that starting in the season. So as far as practice goes, we know that Lyle Collins, we were a little afraid of that. He had a stinger. Hopefully they sit him out and he, gets that together and he gets ready for week 1, because what we need is all hands on deck against the Buccaneers on that Thursday. Dak Prescott, Dak looks good out there throwing the ball around. But again, just so you guys know, he will have some soreness in that arm going into the season. It's going to happen. Now, they did free up some space. Zeke Elliott or whatever, they restructured his contract. So what they do is they take some of that money, they convert it into a signing bonus. So he gets that up front, and that clears cap space. So it's about $6.88 million that they cleared up in cap space with that. People are thinking, oh, maybe they're going to go out and get a player, maybe not. Maybe they're just using that money for the year, so they have, just so they have a float for the year. You know what I mean? Because you need some money throughout the year, because if somebody gets injured, you might have to sign somebody. Now, in this situation, I know a lot of guys are thinking, okay, if they're not okay with Garrett Gilbert, if they're not okay with Cooper Rush, I'm not even going to talk about Danucci. He's probably going to get cut anyway after this game. But we'll see on Monday or Tuesday. But as far as Cooper Rush and Garrett Gilbert go, are they okay with one of those guys being the backup, or are they going to go get somebody that will get cut from another squad? We don't know. We know that Joshua Dobbs was a guy that a lot of fans wanted to get, but he seems to got injured in their game they just had yesterday, I think. And Dwayne Haskins didn't look too good. But again, just like with every quarterback, quarterbacks make mistakes. Every quarterback doesn't have a good game. Even Tom Brady has bad days, because I've seen him throw 5 interceptions in a game. It happens. But with that being said, this team should be full go by week 1. I like what they're doing and trying to get these guys, rest and not doing too much with guys that are on the injury block. We know that on offense we have quality players. We know that our offense can put up 40 burgers all day. The thing is, we have good players on defense, but it's more quantity than you can say quality. Now, this is probably the first time in years I can say that I'm kind of okay with the DB section, because again, they got a lot of DBs, and it's going to be hard to cut these guys. And as far as the DBs go, you look at the COVID protocol. You know, we got some guys on the COVID protocol. Connor Williams was added to that. But Malik Hooker was taken off of that yesterday. So was Israel Mukuamu. Both of those guys have been back at practice. They were back at practice on Wednesday. So, now as we speak, now this weekend, going forward, just hope we can get this preseason game without too many injuries. I don't think too many starters are going to play, if any at all. It's going to be backups to backups to backups. So that's normally how the last preseason goes. It's the dress rehearsal game. For them, it's more so of, okay, final push to make the roster. Who's going to make this roster? It's going to be hard to get this team down to 53 because you look at that DB section, it's a lot of guys that you kind of want to keep. There's some guys that have special team potential. I like what I see with J-Ron Curse. I like what I see with Maurice Kennedy. You know, everybody can't play. But then you talk about the wide receiver core. Are you going to cut Simi Fehoko? That's your draft pick. Malik Turner's been turning up. He's been playing well. Dak Prescott threw a nice bomb to him in practice. And he has special team ability, which is what John Foster's going to want. So are you going to go 5 wide receivers? Are you going to go 6 wide receivers? That's going to take away what you do in the DB section. Running back, are you just going to, now that Rico Dowdle, you know, he was definitely going to be that third running back. Are they still going to have a third running back now that they put Dowdle on IR? So Dowdle's done for the year. So are you going to have Zeke Elliott and Tony Pollard and that's it? Or are you going to have a third guy? Well, maybe they can get Jaquan Hardy on the practice squad. So just in case something happens, they can bring Hardy up from the practice squad. That's probably what they're going to do. They might go 2 running backs. I'm pretty sure they're going to go 3 tight ends. And since McKeon's on IR, since he's not going to, more than likely not going to be playing in the season, you're going to have Schultz, Jarwin, and probably Jeremy Sprinkle as your third tight end. But we'll see how that goes. But outside of that, I hope Lyle Collins is okay with that stinger. I think they're just going to give him rest, and I think he'll be ready for the regular season game. But as far as tomorrow's game goes in the preseason game, you know, we're just going to see how these young guys do and see if they can make the roster. So it is what it is. But with that being said, y'all, that's all I got for right now. Let me know what you guys think in the comment box. It's your boy E2 Blue, always keeping it real. Y'all have a great day.